And a large cache of what appears to be classified Pentagon documents, military and intelligence circulating on social media is becoming a growing source of anxiety for U.S. intelligence agencies. The documents that have surfaced cover everything from the United States' support for Ukraine's air defenses to Israel's Mossad spy agency. And now, United States officials are scrambling to identify the leak's source. Here's a report.
The Biden administration is scrambling to assess and contain the fallout from a major leak of classified Pentagon documents. The leak involves what appears to be classified US intelligence documents, some top secret, which relate to the war in Ukraine. Other documents purportedly give indications of how widely the US has compromised Russian decision-making, while others contain material derived from spying on allies. The Justice Department is investigating how the trove of highly sensitive documents ended up on social media sites.
Learning about the leak, the Department of Defense quickly referred the matter to the Department of Justice, which has opened a criminal investigation. The Pentagon has said they have taken steps to further restrict access to sensitive information, and an interagency effort has been initiated to review the national security implications of the disclosure and to mitigate this impact of the release of these documents that could have on U.S. national security, as well as the impact that it could have on our allies and partners.
But the question is the material genuine? The US Department of Defense has put out a statement saying that it is continuing to review and assess the validity of the photographed documents that are circulating on social media. Kremlin spokesman said that the Pentagon documents are quite interesting and that they are being broadly studied, analyzed and discussed. When asked about claims that Russia could be behind the leak, Peskov diverted the question. According to Peskov, Paris is indirectly and directly involved in this conflict on the Ukrainian side. In the days since Austin was notified, he has reached out to allies, held daily meetings to assess damage and set up a group not only to assess the scope of the information lost, but review who has access to those briefings. Investigators who specialize in tracking social media said that the documents may have been circulating for months in private internet chats on the Discord discussion platform.
Earlier, as these documents circulate online, I would like to highlight that they present a very serious risk to national security and have the potential to spread disinformation. So, we're being very careful and watching where this is being promoted and amplified, and we're going to continue to coordinate efforts to determine the damage. That's something we're still looking into. We're still coordinating efforts to determine the impact these documents might have on our national security.
While White House is worried about more Ukraine war classified leaks.
We don't know who's behind this. We don't know what the motive is. And I can't remember who asked before, but we don't know what else might be out there. So we've got to let the Department of Defense run their process with the interagency and taking a look at the national security implications of it. And we got to let the Justice Department be able to pursue their investigation, again, completely unfettered, and let the facts and the evidence take them where they may, and we'll deal with it on the back end.
State Department spokesman Vedant Patel told that US officials are engaging with allies and partners at high levels over online leaks of scores of highly classified documents.
Learning about the leak, the Department of Defense quickly referred the matter to the Department of Justice, which has opened a criminal investigation. The Pentagon has said they have taken steps to further restrict access to sensitive information, and an interagency effort has been initiated to review the national security implications of the disclosure and to mitigate this impact of the release of these documents that could have on U.S. national security, as well as the impact that it could have on our allies and partners.
Seen as one of the most serious breaches, US officials said the investigation is in its early stages and those running it have not ruled out the possibility that pro-Russian elements were behind the leak. Agency report, Republic TV.